Well, check this little bad one. It's like a little baby junior version here. This thing was slapped into like a larger natural gas furnace. It looked pretty old. This is obviously not the right size of fan for it. Somebody had like bolted it on. And it didn't even cover up the hole all the way for the original fan. There was about this much of a gap. Can you imagine how much that furnace was probably overheating? And this thing probably might have been overamping because that might not have been enough restriction for this little guy. It does spin. It's a little tight. It was a lot tighter when I first got it. I just spun it a little bit like this and it loosened right up. But yeah, enough lollygagging. Let's plug her in. Well, suspicions confirmed. Check out how dark and gross those wires look. I already twisted them together. I guess I shouldn't have did that so you could see the wire better, but they look like they've been cooking. Alright, well I didn't just shove the wires in the receptacle this time because, I don't know, there could be a chance this thing's actually burnt out and overamping something fierce or something. I wouldn't want it to weld and destroy the plug-in. So we got an actual plug-in kind of half-ass wired on there. At least the hot's covered. Can't find another Marette for that neutral. Give her a quick blip. Oh, it just works. Okay. Ooh, just blasting dirt everywhere. Screw it. Just runs like $1,000,000. What do you know? Didn't really expect that. Dirt totally all pushed away here. Wow, sounds really good. Oh, that motor might actually be powerful enough to spin that blade with no restriction at all. Oh yeah. Of course, we don't know if it's actually overamping a little bit or not. I don't have my power meter in here at the moment. But it can actually spin her right up. So maybe I'm totally out to lunch on it, cooking itself out. Alright, future me went ahead and found my kilowatt meter. We gotta figure out the maximum amperage on this thing before that's super effective. Well, I looked really hard around that motor and stuff, and there's no sign of a sticker anywhere. It must have got peeled off or something. I have to see what it says and make a logical guess if it's overamping or not. First we'll see what she's pulling with no load. Alright, well I'd say our maximum amperage is probably around the 7 amp area if it's running at 5.7 with no load. There, we'll let her full buck now. Oh yeah. I think I'd safely say this thing can handle maximum airflow without overamping. I guess it's just a small enough of a fan that it doesn't take that much to get it to spin up. We don't even know what size of motor this is. I'm guessing probably like a 1/3 horse, maybe a 1/4 horse. Seems to have a little more power than a 1/5 horse though. And it actually like doesn't even shake. I kind of thought this thing was just going to be a wreck and probably head back to the scrapyard, but I will say it's fairly quiet for being a direct drive barrel fan. Of course, we're hearing the outlet side right now. It's always going to be louder. Yeah, it's just hauling, man. Bearings loosened right up. No noises. Wow. Oh yeah, they're sleeve bearings. It moves in and out. Well, I wonder what's... oh, there's the oil port right there. Well, one of the oil ports. The other one will be in the front here that we can't access. Look at all the corrosion on this thing, eh? Unless that's just dust buildup, I guess. That's actually what it's looking like, I think. Some weird dust. Oh, I wonder if it's like paint overspray or something. What comes off of these blades. Yeah, you can see it a little better there. Oh, it's kind of satisfying. Big old chunks of stuff coming out of there. Yeah. Anyways, cool. It works totally fine. I guess I'll throw it up in the stash. What the heck? As if I don't have enough crap already. First, we'll see what it's reading here before we put any load on it.